All right, welcome. This is the Renaissance Exchange. We have another brilliant artist with us. He goes by Ness. He's a guitarist who dives into different realms, into blues, neo soul, rock, jazz, R&B, killing the competition, man. Welcome.
I appreciate the warm welcome, man. Feels good to be here. Feels
Yeah,
good. Appreciate you.
good. So tell the people where you from.
I'm originally from Virginia Beach, but I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina now. So I'm repping the East Coast right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Playing out for the East Coast.
that's what's up. That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah.
I live in New York,
Yeah.
and I represent Queens all the way. Even though I live in Rochester, you probably don't know where that is.
Yeah, that's upstate, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
got people
upstate.
upstate. I got people upstate.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, what's the weather right now?
Man, it actually just started getting a little chilly now, man. I mean, like it's finally becoming fall. It was pretty warm, but like now it's like starting to be like, 40s and stuff now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm ready for that. So I mean, it's
sure.
been hot. What
Yeah,
about up there? Been pretty chilly up there?
yeah. Right now it's drizzling a little bit, real cloudy.
Yeah.
Temperature has been fluctuating from about 40s, or depending on the day, like high 30s, all the way up to about 50 or 60, and 60 is a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So growing up, and like down south, like what was your upbringing like?
I live on a farm, and so I mean, I've been a farmer all my life. For bringing up, that's what my upbringing is. I mean, my grandparents on the 100-acre farm, and that's all I know all my life. I went to school and stuff, but I mean, the farm life is what I know. So I mean,
That's
that's been in my
fire.
blood for forever. So yeah, my brother and I keep the farm now. You know what I'm saying, and that's what I do whenever I'm not messing around with my music, and
Wow.
just keep up the farm for the family.
Wow. So wait. So you're a farmer and a guitarist.
Yep, yep,
That's super dope. That's super dope. So, and that's how you bringing in income.
yep, yep. Majority of it is like that. Yeah, we keep cows, and I also do gardening and stuff like that. Whatever can make it on the side. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's dope. My girl, she's been wanting to invest in land so we can do that. But then I told her like that's a full-time job.
Oh,
Like
100%. 100%.
exactly. And I don't want to commit to that. So but the fact like that connection to the crops that you're growing, the connection to the animals, or the disconnect that you got to have with the animals because they are the ones that are helping you generate revenue
Yeah.
and stuff. So what is that like? So say you have to butcher a cow.
Mhm.
So you don't have relationships with the cow, you don't name them or anything like that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they're my baby girls, you know what I'm saying? We keep our herd looking good, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Business, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Okay.
know, if somebody says they want some meat, we gotta take them to get slaughtered, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And and you don't have no feeling attached to that.
I mean, I definitely do. Like I said, those are my girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like we try, I mean, usually when we do it, you know what I'm saying, it's usually like our older ones or something like that, you know what I'm saying, or something, that we're ready to pass on. Because we keep separate herds, we keep a herd for just butchering, we keep a herd to keep rotating, stuff like that. So, you know, attachments come and go, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's part
Yeah.
of the
That's
business.
life. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's life.
Yeah.
Sure. So you got chickens too?
No, we did have chickens, but we mainly are beef farmers, so we just keep cows really. Yeah, cows and
Okay.
the
That's legit.
yeah.
One thing I was always curious about is chocolate milk. So
Oh,
so yeah. So I know that there's no such thing as a chocolate cow.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
So with the process of chocolate milk, all it is you get the milk from the cow, and then you just put the cocoa in it, or like the chocolate syrup.
You asking them, hey, that's a dairy farmer, man. I don't do
Ah,
dairy cows. So that's
okay.
dairy. You got cows that are for milking, you know what I'm saying? And then you got cows that are for beef.
For
So
beef.
like,
Okay.
yeah, dairy cows are more like you can use their milk, and we all drink their milk. But like
Yeah.
a beef cow, their milk is like a human's milk. You ain't finna drink, only the baby
Oh,
livestock drink their milk. Yeah. So
wow. I didn't know that.
certain cows can only get milk. You got dairy cows, you got beef cows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's good to know. I thought it was all the same.
I did
Okay.
too, bro. When I was
Yeah.
young. But yeah, it's separate. It's separate. Yeah. So like dairy, they do their own thing. I really don't even know how that goes, honestly. I just do
Yeah.
the just do the beef.
Yo, it's crazy how life works because I didn't expect this interview to even go like this. And like I'm learning something new as
Really.
we go. So I appreciate you sharing that with us for sure.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So how did you learn how to play the guitar?
Well, I've been self-taught. I've self-taught myself for I would say about like 6 or 7 years now. Um, I just was really into it. I mean, I when I was younger, I'm classically trained playing the sax and stuff like that.
Okay.
I've been playing the sax for a while, but I self-taught myself the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you had to pick, you would pick the guitar over the sax?
Oh, 100%. I'll pick the guitar. I can play a lot of instruments, but guitar is definitely my favorite and my lead. Definitely,
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, that's super dope. I've always wanted that ability to be able to play an instrument. When I was growing up, well, in high school, I played the flute, and it wasn't by choice. I was real rebellious in high school and stuff. Like I was in music class, the teacher said pick something, and I wanted to play the drums because that's always the coolest instrument to
Yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah.
But she was like, hey, "That's fool. You're playing the flute."
Flute.
I ended up liking it, and
It's an interesting instrument, man. That's interesting. Unique.
yeah,
Very unique.
yeah. So I once I started to get into it and learning how to do crescendos and stuff like that was the beautiful part of it, just to see that I'm manipulating this instrument to make this beautiful sound. But
Yeah,
I never got deeper into it. Like after high school or after that year, I stopped, and that's something that I want to get back into. That's why I was thinking about investing in a sax. Yeah, for
definitely,
sure.
definitely.
Yeah, alto
Yeah,
sax.
I got like two or three, so definitely you should. I mean, they're not that expensive. I mean, you should just get one, man.
Yeah.
Like it's with anything, experience. Like
Hmm.
you said, if you keep saying you want to do it, you might as well just do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you are in that state, like how do you get into your creative process?
Uh, I mean, honestly, it comes and goes. I would say it's like anything. I think I'm starting to learn that. The more I'm maturing and getting older.
Yeah.
Uh, but I would say, I mean, as much I would like to say you can turn it on and turn it off. Can't really do that. I mean, I would like to say like it comes when everything is in fulfillment. I have my times. Like I said, if I'm just doing my thing on the farm with the cows or whatever, just having a good day, it comes. And sometimes it comes when I'm having my worst days. I think I just try to find inspiration and just being myself. So like I said, even in the best moments, you can pick out something that is very unique to you, and you can relate to. You can do the same in your worst moments, and I try to do that.
Wow. That's powerful. That's powerful. I relate to that definitely. I'm a writer, and it, like you said, it comes and goes. Like you can't just, oh, I'm gonna write today. Like it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
that feeling you have to tap into another frequency.
yeah.
So that's super dope that you have that understanding because you don't want to make music that's forceful. That's
Right,
that's how you make low quality type of music. So that's what's up.
definitely.
I see a lot. Well, before I even go there, um, your guitars really intrigued me. So I've been trying to study the guitars, and I found like like different types. So the one you mainly play, that's a strat. What is it? A
Stratocaster.
strato. Say it
Yep,
again.
Stratocaster.
Yeah, Stratocaster. So that one is super dope. Then it was other ones too. I seen the Telecaster, the Les Paul,
Yeah, Les
and I
Paul.
seen Bob Marley dabbling with that
Yeah, Les
one.
Paul. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? It was SG and then V or something like that.
Flying Gibson probably, but got the V, the Flying Gibson V. Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's cool,
So
man. Do your
which
research.
for sure, for sure. So the Strat is your favorite?
Oh, hands down, yeah, definitely. The
Ha-
Strat, I think is just the best. Yeah,
Yeah. Have you ever dabbled with the other ones?
I definitely have. I have like a Les Paul there on the wall.
Yeah,
Got Les Paul, but majority of my guitars are Strats or like different variations of a Strat.
yeah,
Uh, Jimi Hendrix was my favorite guitarist, so
yeah.
I just kind of fell in love with the Strat. I just think it's a beautiful guitar. But
For,
I am, trying to expand a little bit, but I just
yeah,
think Strats just the best.
yeah, for sure. And your music is phenomenal, next level, genius level. Especially you say you've been dabbling with it for 6 to 7 years.
Yeah,
Like you're doing a phenomenal job. I wanted to acknowledge some of the stuff that you did on Instagram. Which ones? By far my favorite was the Black Girl Magic. Whoo! When he was like, "Nah," that shit was
I
fire.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that was
Appreciate that.
fire. And then another one was Autumn Leaves. That put me in a meditative state. That one was super dope, and I found myself being real reflective as I listened to that beautiful sounds.
Appreciate that, man.
And the other one is when you did you redid, what was it? I had to ask my girl. It was Ciara Promise. Was it
Oh
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
the
That was
first
dope.
video. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that was super dope. So you got a lot going for yourself, and I see nothing but greatness in you being consistent with your craft. You always got to keep fine tuning your craft and expanding your horizon and stuff like that. And you brought up Hendrix as your favorite guitarist. Is there any other musicians that you look up to?
100%. I mean, I'm definitely more of an old school classical guy. So I like, older things. Like I'm a blues head. So like you got Freddie King,
Yeah.
Gabor Szabo, Wes Montgomery, like some jazz and stuff like that. I like old things. Trying to dibble dabble to the newer culture, but like I
Yeah.
said, definitely the older side of things. Bob Marley is definitely a
Mm-hmm.
huge inspiration. A lot of people who are like activists and like I said, put a lot of life or like a lot of philanthropy into their work and their music. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
like so that's around that civil rights era, That's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my music back there. So
That's interesting. The civil rights era. Like my favorite era of time is the Harlem Renaissance. It's
oh
pre civil
yeah, yeah,
rights, and
oh
that's
yeah,
how Hawk Renaissance manifested because there was this cat within the Harlem Renaissance. His name was Charles Spurgeon Johnson, and
Hmm.
he was this sociologist, and he used to host events for different types of artists, like poets and painters and stuff like that, and would invite these different types of editors and people who own museums and stuff like that, so they could see Black art
Hmm.
or see like the different forms of art, because our people wasn't getting exposure,
Right, right.
even though they had just as much talent as another type of race.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Hawk Renaissance manifested. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to reinvent that wheel and modernize it for sure. So that's why you see Hawk Renaissance posting different artists on the website or on the platform. And we're gonna be doing in-person events, virtual events, and stuff like this, hosting these interviews to get people like you more exposure and stuff. Because you could be on BET without a question and thrive for
Right.
sure. So even though right now it's starting low, like it's a low following, and I'm not even worried about that
No,
because I
100%,
envision real big. So
100%.
I'm definitely gonna be in contact with you about some in-person events that's gonna manifest for sure. For
That'd be
sure.
good, man. And I appreciate you taking the time out. Like what y'all doing is great. I think, like I said, like just reaching out to, like I said, it's the ethnicity, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, just providing that platform to people, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter if it's 6 followers or 6 million, you know what I'm saying? It's just about putting in the work. I said, eventually somebody gonna catch on and see what y'all doing. Like I said, I do really appreciate that. I really do. So Thank you.
Love, much love, much love. You know, Bob Marley, one love.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
you already know.
So, genre. So you play all of these different genres. Which one is your favorite? I know you said you really like blues and jazz. So is that what you gravitate towards most?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, my foundation is 100%. I just grew up trying to imitate Jimi Hendrix. You know, when I
Hmm.
picked up my guitar, he's been my passion.
Yeah.
But now that, like I said, you know, maturing in my career and getting a little more experience, I'm trying to figure out how to mix all of these genres, or you know, more like laid back, more old soul type things. How do you mix that into what's, you know, the in crowd now? So I'm trying to mix in more hip hop, you know what I'm saying, more hip hop, more modern sounding things, and try to get a nice sound, you know, to create something that's more unique to me, you know, and blend all those together, you know.
That's powerful. That's powerful. So you have like a Spotify or like Apple Music or something that
All that's
you.
getting into the works. This is getting into the works. Right now, the Instagram is the main foundation,
Mhm.
but I'm getting ready to make all those pretty soon.
That's what's up. That's what I look forward to it, and you know, I'll definitely be promoting it for sure. So other than musicians, do you have any mentors?
Uh, Not really, honestly. I just, like I said, I find my insight from people who have passed and already passed their wisdom on to me.
Yeah.
I'm always looking to, like I said, learn from anybody. Like I said, even you. Like I said, you know, I gain inspiration from anything. So it's hard to really say I don't have like a exact mentor. You know.
Okay. Okay. So I see, well, all of your videos is just you. Have you ever got any band offerings, or are you in a band, or are you really trying to focus on like being solo?
Well, I was in. I actually am in about 2 to 3 bands right now, and they were really picking up steam before coronavirus hit. And then when the virus hit, like we, you know, playing live and everything, that kind of shut everything down.
Yeah.
So that's when I started picking up on Instagram and was like, you know, how can I start reaching out and getting my audience more, you know, out compared to just being face to face. And that's when I started doing the Instagram videos and stuff like that. So before, like I said, we were playing live all up and down the East Coast, playing blues shows and stuff like that, but it
Uh,
shut down. So kind of put us in the rock
yeah,
position.
that's powerful. That you did have a group of people that supported you and y'all worked together to make that magic. And yeah, the corona epidemic is it's a tragedy, but also a blessing
Oh yeah,
for certain people and stuff. You get to fine tune your craft, you know, stay domesticated, form those intimate relationships, whether it's with cows or with your brother, whoever. For
exactly right.
sure. Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to ask you, it pertains to nature, because I saw one of your posts that like you were engulfed in nature with your guitar, and I felt like that was real powerful. So and plus, I didn't even know you are a farmer. So how how do you perceive nature? Well, how does nature make you feel?
Like I said, it's in tune to everything, man. You know, like I said, I think life is a beautiful thing, and just like you said with the cows, with dairy, there you got now you know it's dairy cows, and now you know it's beef cows. You know,
Uh,
the more you invest your time or and self into something, it could be anything. You know, you find the beauty in it. So I mean, the same goes with nature. I'm definitely a nature head. Like I said, with the farm business and all that, starting up a floral business here in the spring. You know, so all
Floral.
of that comes together, and you know, if it's doing good, my plant's doing good. You know, it makes me feel better. You know, I
Mm.
think that's for anybody. I think I was asking one of my friends that, you know, we just grow plants for what? Like for what? We just feel good when they grow. I don't know. You know, it's just a beautiful thing.
Absolutely, it is. So, do you grow marijuana?
Oh, I wish, but I'm in North Carolina, so I can't now.
Is
But
okay.
when I was over in Oregon, I did spend some time over in the West Coast. I was over there dabbling in that, and that was
Yeah.
beautiful too. So
Okay.
hemp
Yeah,
farming
that's
is beautiful out here, but I'm not doing that right now.
hmm okay. That's what's up. So with gardening, that's real interesting because I dive into essential oils. So
Nice.
that can be in addition to what you're doing to your floral business, but then that's a whole nother process that you'll have to learn how
Yeah.
to turn it into an oil, right? So are you gonna have things like lavender, like sage, what else, mint, and things of that nature?
Yep, yeah. For the floral business, we're starting up like more cut flowers to do bouquets. We already have all the herbs and sage and stuff like that, but it's going to be a cut flower business. So we're going to have like tulips, uh, like sunflowers, bells of Ireland, different types of bouquets to
Yeah,
make. So
yeah,
that's what's
that's
launching in the spring.
hmm yeah, yeah. You're definitely making big moves. I see you're finding different streams of potential revenue. So then it's just going to be coming in abundance for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, keep doing
Definitely.
your thing. Definitely
Yep.
keep doing your thing. So another thing I want to acknowledge is you always wear this super dope necklace. It's real big. You got it on right now?
Always, man. Always. Always.
So
Please.
yeah, that's fire. So I'm real curious about them. Like, what's the significance in them, or how is it significant to you?
Honestly, so I went to school, and I went to school for architecture, and we did a study abroad to France. Like, so that's a couple years back. So it was a great trip, great experience. First time overseas. Anyway, long story short, just met a guy who was made his living just making crafted jewels and stuff like that, or handcrafted stuff. And so, like I said, I had my last 20 euros. I think it was the last day, and I just bought both of these, right? Like I said, ever since I bought them, never took them off. I
Wow.
just think it's something I just keep around me every
Mm,
day. But yeah, I got them in France.
that's what's up. That's what's up. And you know, it would be full circle if he was to see this video and see that you still wearing it.
Yeah, that would
That
be
that that
that
would
would
be
be
super
dope.
dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be dope.
Plus, I'll make sure to have your information on this video, well, at the end of it and in the description and stuff like that. So people are definitely gonna be able to find you
That would be
and
dope.
support what you're doing for sure. For sure. So within the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see yourself?
That's a great question. Great question. Uh, I see all of these avenues that we just discussing coming in within the next 5 years. Uh, 10 years is a long shot. I don't know if I can see myself in 10 years. 5 years I can do,
Mm,
but in the next 5 years, like I said, I do see myself accomplishing these avenues and making them turn around. Like I said, and bringing them in with the success
mm.
and really making it hone in with this music. I have an EP coming out very soon for the wintertime. So I have actually two EPs coming out. One's going to be a secret though. So I
Okay.
have two couple dropping, and those should put me in a good standpoint, build my fans up, and really get this thing rolling. So like I said, I see in the 5 years being like you said on BT award shows, playing for people. Like I said, if it's not a lead, being a supporting artist or whatever I can do to be in the business. So that's what I see in 5 years.
That's fire. That's fire.
appreciate,
And you keep putting positive energy there, is yours without a question.
appreciate
And you seem like you have that mindset, and I know for sure it's gonna be nothing but for success for you and your family, for sure.
appreciate that 100%, 100%.
Are you into rap?
Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely always trying to modernize my sound. So yeah, I'm in the rap.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if I can say it anymore. Kanye West always used to be my favorite rapper. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
one of my favorite
Like,
artists.
I mean, I would say since like Life of Pablo and back, I haven't really been paying attention to
Mm,
the rap and hip hop scene in general.
yeah.
But since Kanye put that out, I'm kind of not a Kanye fan like that. But with that being said, you got Currency. Listen to Currency like every day.
What?
Currency, old school Wiz, old school Currency. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Have you heard of Cool Keith? You New York. You know who Cool Keith is?
Nah, I'm a conscious listener.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so Cool Keith, I don't think he falls under that category.
Nah. He underground. He very underground hip hop. So
Okay, Cool Keith. I'll look him up though, cause I'm real in tune with music. Cool Keith.
definitely.
Cool Keith. Okay. Yeah, Kanye, he definitely he still is one of my favorite artists for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm J. Cole all the way. All
Nice.
the way. All the
J.
way.
Cole.
Yeah. Big Sean for
Nice.
sure. Meek Mill. Um, I used to be a heavy Fab fan. Heavy Fab fan.
Yeah, Fat Man
Yeah.
bars.
Super, super. And I love Chance the Rapper's creativity.
Mm,
So
yeah.
unique. So unique.
Acid Rap is a phenomenal album. I think
Yeah.
Acid Rap is a
Absolutely. I
phenomenal.
just was listening to it last night for sure. And female wise, I'm in love with Alicia Keys.
Mm,
I know she's more R&B. Well, she is R&B, but her vibe is super positive. You know, I'm always about that. And yeah, that's who I want to acknowledge right now. There's definitely some more female artists I can't think of right now. Um,
really a lot.
Janae,
Yeah, Janae's killing it.
yeah, she's super freaky and she got a positive vibe as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So,
Females killing the R&B game right now.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm just in tune with music. Matter of fact, I want to put you on. I'm not sure if you know this artist because I believe he plays the trumpet.
Okay.
He created a whole album with the trumpet, and I want you to tune in. He's not mainstream at all,
Nice.
but
That's better.
I just love his music.
Yeah, definitely.
He- his name is Johnny Graham. Matter of fact, can you hear that?
Yeah, I can. Oh, it's an older guy
Hmm?
or no? He older or younger?
Um, he looks pretty young,
Oh,
and this album is pretty old. The album is called The Inspiration.
send it to me. Send it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send
Me
it to
too.
you. Check it out and let's talk about it. It's super unique, fire. Like you could feel it. Like that's
It's
what I'm about. I like music. It doesn't have to have words, but music that I can feel. You know that chill inducing feeling.
yeah,
Like even when watching you, I could tell that you're so passionate about it because you go into this zone, and then like it's super dope to experience, and that goes over people's heads. Like it's a universal language.
yeah.
Like it could be understood no matter where you are in the world, just by looking at your facial expression. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's so profound. Just to see those type of artists go into that zone.
Appreciate
So
you.
I'm all about that. And music is healing, you know, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what we need. We have to get to a point where we're putting more emphasis on positive music because, you know, there's a lot of mainstream stuff that is promoting negativity and stuff, and our people are already immersed in that. So
You need
we
to
have to
shift.
switch gears. We have to, and that's what Hulk Renaissance is about, getting us back to that positivity and spreading love and appreciation. So I wanted to conclude with this last question, which is a tradition that the Renaissance Exchange does. And the question is, what animal, if you had to choose any animal to identify with, what would it be?
Hmm. Uh, that's a good question, man. Good question. Uh, I would say a tiger.
A tiger.
I would say a tiger.
Ooh,
I would say a tiger.
why?
Very rare, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would say the lion is the one to go with. But I don't know. It's something about a tiger, man. Just fierce. Like I said, very unique, not mainstream. but still can do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'll definitely be a tiger.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that. That shows your humbleness. That shows your humbleness and the caliber of where you are and where you're gonna be, for sure.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Good,
So
good question.
yeah, so let the people know who you are again, where they can find you, and drop one last gem to the people, to the world.
Well, I appreciate you doing this again. Like I said, shout out to Hawk Renaissance. Shout out to them. Follow them on Instagram. You see this now, 5 years from now, not even 5 years, 2 years from now, like I said, they're going to be bigger than what it is now. So, like I said, definitely shout out to you and shout out for what you're doing. Well, I'm Ness. And like I said, you can find me on Instagram, Ness_Russell. Check me out playing the guitar. Look out for the 2 EPs coming out this winter before the year ends, and then another one when the year kicks off. And I appreciate you doing this again, man.
Much love, man. Do your thing.
All right,
Peace and
brother.
prosperity.
Send me that music, man, and
Absolutely.
I'll send you something I think you'll like too.
All right, cool.
All right, bro.
All right, one love.
Take it easy.